Libra. Welcome to your weekly reading. How's it going? Hopefully, all is wonderful in your sector of the universe. I send you much, much love and many, many blessings for this week and the weekend ahead, as I usually do. What we're going to do here, Libra, is we're going to see what your overall energy is, or what is the situation that you are in right now? What's going on with Libra? What obstacle you are encountering, and the lesson you are learning from this to help you with your spiritual growth, because that's what this is about. We're then going to see what guidance Spirit has for you and how to best navigate this situation. And we're going to take a look into what's going on with love and relationships for you. All right. I just saw 3 of Wands there. So let's see what comes out. What's going on with Libra at this time? Spirit guides and angels, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Don't forget to check your moon, rising, Venus, North Node signs to get a bigger picture as to what is surrounding you at this time and how to really get some other guidance for that. You may be stronger in one placement than your sun sign or whatever. So we have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, I'm hearing divine timing with this. There's something here where some of you may be hoping for some sort of change. I'm hearing that you have to have patience because divine timing is at play. And they want you to just continue to focus on working towards your healing, on fulfilling your mission, that type of thing. But this is also could be for others of you where you have to try to break the cycle of trying to control things. All right. And remember, this is a collective reading. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't for somebody else who's watching this, and keep your unhealthy ego at the door and make sure you are honest with yourself and your situation. So some are being asked to let go of the need to control or get off the hamster wheel or something like that, or trying to force things to happen. Maybe you're trying to speed up some growth process or speed up something. Now, the 7 of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, there's definitely a divine timing thing going on. Some of you, yeah, you have to have patience. Some of you may have been spending a lot of time, investing a lot of time and money in your personal growth, doing your inner work, okay? Planting those seeds, and you're like, I planted these seeds a long time ago. God, like, where are the fruits of my labor? Spirit is saying they will come in due time, you know, and a lot of people get hung up on the divine timing thing. I know it's like, what the heck is this divine timing thing? Why can it happen now? But remember, you have to be careful. If you try to control the growth of your seeds, then you're going to sabotage the plant. Okay, you're going to sabotage what you've already been building. Okay, and you will get hit more with your karma if you don't allow nature to take its course. Okay, while you have been really spending a lot of time here with regards to whatever this is, could be building a business or working again on your inner growth, your personal growth, tending to your garden. You want to reap the rewards. It's like, where is the harvest? Like, I don't see anything yet. And some of you, it's like some of you may be trying to put Miracle Grow on this plant to try to get it to grow faster. Okay. So what Spirit is saying is that you don't need to put Miracle Grow on it, Libra. It's just like, wait it out. Okay. Even though you're like, I'm tired of waiting. It's been so long. Everything has to be in its own time. Okay. Again, if you try to force a plant to grow, it's not gonna, you won't have the plant, you won't have the tree. If you try to take shortcuts or try to go around ways to try to quicken the process, all right, you could very well end up not having a harvest if you try to force things to happen. And when that happens, you're going to get the karma. And what I'm hearing is that you'll have to start all over again, type of thing. Or you have to wait even longer. All right. So allow yourself to really just enjoy the process. Okay. It's about the journey, not the destination, as they say. You are being prepared for something great. It's like this good luck, this good fortune will come in for you, Libra, when you allow things to just unfold at their timing. It's at their own process, right? Everybody grows differently. Even whatever seeds you plant, like, the palm tree may take less to grow than like a sequoia tree, that type of thing. So allow yourself just to continue to look at how far you've come. See where you are now compared to where you were, I don't know, 3 months ago, 6 months ago, last year. You're going to really be happy with the progress that you have made. And what God is doing is that He is preparing you for what is to come. You get that jackpot, you get your karmic rewards here with the Wheel of Fortune. God's going to make sure that your roots are strong, that your trunk is strong, that you are spiritually strong before you receive the massive blessings, so that you don't lose the blessing. You don't spend all of the money you get from the so-called jackpot, right? This is also preparing you for when you come into this new life, you receive this abundance, you receive the good fortune, that you're going to be able to also withstand the opposition that comes with it. Okay? When your life takes a turn for the better, Libra, and you reap your harvest, you get the rewards for your hard work, people are going to come after you, or people are going to say stuff. There's going to be jealousy. There's going to be resentment. There's going to be anger. There's going to be like, well, how did Libra get that? Or how did that happen? And why didn't that happen to me, or something? Or like they might try to take your fortune from you. Okay? This is why for some of you, patience is a virtue, because it's not only how patience is greatly rewarded, but you're building those strong roots here, so people don't uproot you, right? People don't, like, they're not able to cut the trunk of your tree where you have just one twig sticking out of the ground, and then people are stepping all over you, right? You see what I'm saying? You're going to be able to have this strength about you, so that again, with that opposition, people are not going to be able to strip that fortune away from you, that good luck type of thing. So maintain your balance on this wheel as, things are still growing and evolving. You're being prepared to fulfill your destiny, but it's a matter of you having those, again, the strong roots here before God brings you your karmic rewards. You see how she's on top of this wheel? She's balanced. You would think she would fall off, right? But do you see her nervous? Is she freaking out? No. She's just going through the cycles of life, because she knows the world operates in cycles. It's the same thing with you. It's the same thing with nature. All right? Rome wasn't built in a day. Apple orchards don't appear like overnight. You know how this goes, because you guys, I'm pretty sure, have heard it a lot. So during this time, Libra, you are being guided to just enjoy what's going on and reevaluate. Maybe you might need to tweak some things, or this is more about looking back on how far you've come, the seeds that you've planted, how far you have, how much you have grown, what you've been able to accomplish, how much stronger you become. Like, look at your roots. It's no longer, look at how deeply rooted this plant is. That's to build that strength, that endurance, that permanence about you, to be able to withstand what comes with the jackpot that you will be receiving, with whatever comes with this abundance and good fortune that you will be receiving. Okay? And you're going to have to be able, again, to make sure that people don't uproot you. So just enjoy. Enjoy the journey. You're being prepared. This whole process is preparing you to fulfill your destiny in its entirety. But it takes a long time to get there. So make sure you have that patience and allow things to unfold in their due time. Okay? You don't want to force things and try to rush receiving that abundance, because again, you could end up sabotaging it. It's kind of like I heard somebody talk about giving the keys to his son at the age of 5 or something. He was like, I could have given the keys to my son at the age of 5, 6, or 7, right? And go ahead, drive the car. But that would have been a disaster, right? For one, how is the kid going to reach the pedals? Or even maybe at the age of 13, let's say 13, you give your kid the keys to the car at the age of 13. Go ahead and drive the car. Do you think that kid's really going to be prepared to handle not only driving, but dealing with other people on the road and all those other things that come with driving, right? There's preparation that needs to be done. He's got to be a little bit more mature. He has to grow a little bit more. That's why they have that age as far as, driving goes, that type of thing. There's spiritual maturity. There's emotional maturity, right? It would have been a disaster if he would have given his son the car keys at a much younger age, as opposed to the age that he was really supposed to be ready for that. And of course, he had to have patience and do the work and be comfortable enough to be able to drive, be a responsible driver. When we ask God for things like in a hurry, and sometimes, let's say if God does bring that to you, it ends up not being what you expected. It ends up not being what you really, really wanted in the end. Why? Because you weren't ready for it. It's like for me, I always wanted to have relationships in my life. I complained about it so much, guys, ever since I was in middle school. All my friends had boyfriends and girlfriends, and I didn't have anything. Not even in high school. And I was always asking, can I just have somebody? It wasn't until college, believe it or not, that I had my first boyfriend. I was not ready for that. Even as a college student, I was not ready. And I made some dumb mistakes. And there were lessons that I wasn't learning, because God's like, well, you asked for this and look what happened. I also got unwanted attention. I also had people spreading rumors about me and stuff like that. It was not a pretty picture. It was not what I expected. And God said, I told you. And that's why I now don't really get bent out of shape when I think about it. I am so grateful that God didn't have me date anybody in my younger years, because that would have been pretty bad. I know it. That's why God never granted me my wish at the time. I needed to level up. I needed to grow more because I was not ready. I didn't have those roots down there. And then when it came, I still wasn't ready. However, I learned a lot of lessons from that. God's like, okay, well, here it is. You better learn some things from it, which I really did. It took me a long time to learn from all of those lessons. And when I looked back on it, it helped me to teach others what not to do, or from my experiences, what people should be focusing more on. That's why I talk about don't focus so much on love. Focus on your self-growth, on tending to your garden, investing time, money, and energy in your personal growth. So I don't do love readings on my channel. I want people to focus on getting themselves into alignment with their higher selves and doing their inner work, finding the passion and love within themselves and within their dharma to attract the love of a lifetime, to be in vibrational alignment with that. And then with all that work that you do, Libra, you are ready. You're ready to handle the blessings and miracles that God brings you. You're also ready to handle the true love that comes in, because even when you were coming to union with somebody, there's still going to be some challenges, right? But you have to be ultimately prepared for those, just like everything else that God is preparing you for before you come into your abundance, into your destiny thing. This is also preparing you to really, for the next phase of your mission, right? Especially people here, you become famous or you become more well-known or business picks up or whatever this is. And, people start to see, wow, well, look at Libra, look how strong they are. Look at how successful they are. And people want to take that from you. And people will say things. You have to have that inner strength first. And trust me, I've been getting a lot of it in the recent months. People talking about what I'm doing is evil, what it's wrong. And, even dealing with family members and them questioning me, what I'm feeling in my gut and what I'm doing. If I would have gotten to where I'm at now, Libra, I would have totally just thrown this out into the fire, not literally, but throw the towel in and be done with it. And you wouldn't be watching this right now. So there's a reason why God is wanting you to have patience with this. Everything has its own time. It's like springtime. The flowers don't bloom in the middle of winter, right? They're not ready. They have to go through their process. So that when the temperature is right, when the time is right, they're able to show their colors and, do what they need to do during that time of year. Because they have a purpose too. Okay. So yeah, see the star card? Some of you, you're healing. It's been taking a long time. Just trust in the process, guys. Trust the universe. Trust God. Continue with your healing. All right? Things will change for you when the time is right. Now, there are a couple of you where things are going to drastically change. They're going to suddenly change for your good. You are going to be reaping the harvest because you've been so patient. Okay? Some of you know it's been a long time, but again, you've had that patience. You've looked like how far you've come along, and now the universe is saying, okay, I'm going to speed things up because they know it's been a long time for you. They know you've been patient. But for those of you who are ready, the universe is going to speed up that timeline. You're going to be catapulted to the next timeline, whatever, and you're going to get your karmic payout. You're going to get your rewards, the good fortune, all that stuff. Your wishes are going to come true. But again, you have to release the need to control things, to force things to happen. Don't put Miracle Grow on it, like I said before. Have faith. Have hope that what you've been building, what you've been growing, you're going to reap your harvest here. You will get the rewards for your labor. The stars have to be in perfect alignment too. There's perfect orchestration, I see with the Temperance card, also with the Star card. You just got to have that faith. You've already planted the seed. Trust that God is going to help with that growth here. You do your part, God does the rest. And again, continue with your healing if you're still working through your healing. Look, 6 of Wands, there's victory. See? I talked about being in the spotlight. See what I was saying? Some of you, there's fame and recognition here. Some of you, your status is going to change. You're going to get a lot of recognition for the hard work you've been putting in. Again, with that 7 of Pentacles down there. Not only that, God is seeing you, Libra. He's seeing what you've been doing. You've been successful in overcoming battles and challenges, especially with the challenge of waiting and the divine timing thing. You've been obedient. You've been patient. And now God is going to bring, this exaltation here. You're moving from the back to the front. There is for somebody here, you're going to maybe be made famous all of a sudden. It's part of your destiny. Some of you are destined for a lot of greatness, not just greatness and victory and success, but there's a few of you who are destined to be in the spotlight. You're destined to be actually famous with whatever it is that you're doing. Okay? But for the others of you, yeah, this is about making sure pride and ego don't get in the way, the unhealthy pride and ego, but having that patience and knowing that this success will come. because you've already started the process. You've already planted the seeds. You just have to overcome the challenge for others of you of, you know, waiting patiently and just, you know, trusting in divine timing. Let's see what the obstacle is. What is the obstacle with this situation? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Syrians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. I'm hearing somebody may have strong fire in their chart, strong Leo in their chart, which could maybe be explained being in the spotlight, perhaps. Maybe a Leo North Node, a Leo Rising. I also heard that somebody here has Pluto in Libra. That's a very powerful placement, especially with your communication. You have a way with words. All right, let's see. What is the obstacle here with this situation, spirit guides and angels? Galactic family, Pleiadian Syrians, please and thank you. Oh my gosh, it's the same exact card that Gemini got in this same spot. Okay, guys. Some of you have been waiting on this union, okay? The Gemini got the same thing. They got different cards, but this is the exact same card. Oh, excuse me, guys. That Gemini got in the obstacle position. You have to release these unhealthy attachments to things. Some of you have to let go of the expectation as to when union is coming. Sacred union. Some of you have to learn how to forgive someone from your past, someone in a past relationship, or a parent, a friend, a coworker, your counterpart. Okay. And again, you're trying to force something to happen. You have to let nature take its course. There may be this need of like wanting to rescue somebody or you wanting to be rescued. There's something here with regards to codependency. Some of you may be feeling like that this has been a long process and you're like, I've been doing all this work. I thought that I would be in alignment by now, right? For some of you, it's been years. Trust me, I know. I've been going through my process for years, right? But as I said with my story before, there were some things that I really wanted and then it happened and I was like, oh no, that's not really what I was hoping for. Be careful what you wish for, Libra. You want to be ultimately prepared for the Two of Cups. This is the love of a lifetime, and this union doesn't mean it's going to be all rainbows and butterflies going forward, because there's still going to be some other challenges. There are going to even be some challenges when you're coming into union. You're going to have these very truthful talks with each other. Okay? Like the truth is going to have to come out. And a lot of you are preparing for this, to be very strong in yourself so that when you get this clarity, this truth, that you're not going to be like, oh my gosh, I can't deal with this. Okay? But you have to let go of those unhealthy attachments or you're enabling them. If you think you need love in your life to make you feel whole, from somebody else that is, you're not going to find true love that way. You need to be the love that you wish to experience first. That's about self-love. You have to love yourself first, and you have to forgive yourself first and others before you're ready to come into alignment to give your cup to somebody else and to receive theirs. You may be too caught up in approval seeking or wanting somebody to hold your hand through everything, especially as you're going through your healing process. Now, you could have like a healer or a spiritual advisor or a coach helping you through this healing process. But again, you can't be so overly codependent on them where they help you a little bit and then something goes wrong and then you come to them in a frantic way and they're freaking out. Oh my God, I need your help. I need your help. I'm hearing for somebody, there's a tarot reader here. It's like, I need a reading. I need a reading. And somebody keeps coming to you because they panic. But maybe with that person, if that's resonating for whoever this is, Libra, that person's gotten too codependent on you. And maybe you may have to tell them, you know what, you're getting too codependent on these readings here. You have to do the work. Some of you really have to trust, again, the divine timing. And, with your intuition feels that something's coming. You may even be hearing, oh, union's happening this week, or you're getting communication this week, or it's happening in 7 days, or it's happening in this. And you keep going to readings, or you keep going to something else to get validation of stuff, because this is seeking approval, seeking validation. And you're like, oh my gosh, the week passed. They said a week or whatever. But remember, don't get caught up on the timing of things. You know in your gut that this is going to happen, that something magical is going to happen. But it's all in divine timing. God does not have the word soon in his vocabulary. He doesn't. Nor does he have hour or minute. Okay. So release these codependencies of whatever this is. If you're needing somebody to hold your hand all the time, or you're holding somebody's hand all the time, you got to let go of that. Especially if you're in a divine counterpart connection, a soulmate connection, you have to learn how to be interdependent of the individual, not codependent. Codependencies are lower vibrational energies. Those are dark energies. This is also meaning that you're not relying on yourself, on your trusting intuition, and you're not relying on God to help get you through difficult times. That's why with that growth there, with the Seven of Pentacles and letting nature take its course, you are being prepared for what's to come, but you have to be able to be strong enough and be stable enough to receive what's coming. For others of you, for those who are in alignment and there's no codependencies and you feel whole within yourself, you've forgiven yourself and others, the wheel is turning in your favor, there's an unexpected turn of events, and union is going to just magically happen. It's going to happen like really suddenly. You're not going to see it coming. That is part of your karmic rewards. Because you've been patient. Because you've put in the work and you planted the right seeds. And now, sacred union is coming. Now, for those of you who have to release these unhealthy attachments and these codependencies, the Knight of Wands here, there may be somebody that you're dealing with. Could be a fire sign, but it doesn't have to be. But maybe somebody who's coming in and out of your life. And maybe they come in and they try to ask you for help. It's like this person is doing this. It's like a revolving door. Okay? They come in when they want, they come out. Or sometimes they're in that revolving door forever, and then they leave, then they come back and revolve through the door again. And it's like they're asking you to hold their hand or for help, or you, they're asking you for that, and you continue to enable that behavior. You're repeating the same karmic patterns with that Wheel of Fortune. You keep trying to rescue this person. You keep trying to allow this person to come in, and then they leave again. And without you saying anything, you're repeating your karma. Some of you aren't learning from your life's lessons with this person who keeps coming in and out of your life. Some of you, it is your soulmate, your counterpart. Okay? It's like there's fear of abandonment here. That's why the codependency is coming in. You're afraid to be alone. You're afraid you're going to lose this person. But you know deep down inside, Libra, that this person is not for your highest good, that this is not the type of relationship that you want. Okay? There might be passion there. There might be strong sexual energy. But, you know, if there's no true soul connection, there's no harmony and peace here, then you have to let that go. And you have to focus on tending to yourself. So yeah, with this energy here, someone may just be coming to you, you know, when they want something from you. We know that it is what it is because the Knight of Wands is like, has really, really high sexual energy. Okay. This person may just come back to you for sex. I'm going to say it. That's not for all of you. It's only for some of you. And deep down inside, you know that, Libra. So it's time for you to stop that cycle. You're getting caught in this never-ending loop with allowing this person to come in, take what they want, and they leave. Now, I know not all of you it has to do with sex, but there are a few of you where this person does come back to you just for some sexual encounter. Mainly because they don't want to deal with the true feelings they have for you and for what's going on in their world. It's like a form of escapism for them, is what I'm hearing, like Seven of Cups type of energy. So this is enabling an unhealthy attachment. Somebody keeps coming in, especially taking from you and then walking away, running away. Right? This could be a very attractive person. You know, there's this charisma to this person and they draw you in. But apparently with the Two of Cups there, there's a codependency to this person. Union won't happen if you continue to repeat these cycles. Okay? So you got to break that pattern. You may have been saying, man, this is a long time we've been in this situation. I've been trying to heal. And then this person comes back, though. It's a big test to see how you're going to handle it. Okay. The others of you with coming into sacred union, that you're both in alignment now, your person is taking the risk. They could very well be coming to your house, traveling to see you. They're full of confidence. They're not giving into fear anymore because they know who you are to them, and they're ready to give and receive unconditional love because before they were closed off. It's going to be sudden because the Knight of Wands brings sudden changes in your life. Unexpected opportunities. That's with the Wheel of Fortune too. So this is going to change very rapidly. This person, there's Archangel Michael. He's removing the blocks. So with this Knight of Wands, yeah, there's this person's coming in with this fire. Like, I'm just going to go after this. I'm going to go after what I want. And I'm not going to have any doubts. This is a very confident, courageous person. They're ready to take action. They're ready to go through with this union. Again, they're ready to give and receive unconditional love. They are ready. And there is a lot of passion between the two of you because there's a lot of passion here and a lot of passion here. But some of you are getting caught up in that. I have to say this because they want me to say it. For somebody here, it's like the sex is really good and you have a hard time, you know, with that. You may have become too codependent on, you know, the sex with this person. Again, that's for like one person, not for all of you. So God is telling you, you got to break away from that. Union will start to manifest faster when you break that cycle and you start really focusing on investing in yourself, taking time out for yourself. I'm also hearing that there may be relocation that comes with this union here. It could be part of, you know, your karmic payout or what you've been hoping for here with the wheel. Wheel is travel. This is travel. So some of you are relocating, or Spirit is telling you that it's time for you to go venture out and do something else. This is adventure time right here with the Knight of Wands. Go out on an adventure. Do some traveling. Learn to have fun. Look how, like, you know, she's like very blissful in this card. She's dancing to the beat of her own drum. She's saying, you know what? I'm going to focus on myself. I'm going to take myself out. I'm going to go on my trip by myself, and I'm going to have fun. I'm not going to get caught up in relationships anymore. Even friendships that are not harmonious. I'm not going to focus on love anymore. I'm going to focus on me so that I can attract the higher love, so I can attract the Two of Cups. But yeah, again, others of you where your person's coming in, they're going to ask you to move in with them or to move somewhere with them. Because there's definitely travel here. You might even be asked by somebody like a business partner to work with. And in order to get this opportunity here, you're going to have to travel. Either travel often for this job, or you're going to have to move somewhere completely different for this opportunity or this business partnership, okay? Take it how it resonates, though. But yeah, see the Page of Wands. You have to take risks, especially if you're dealing with somebody who's coming out of your life. There's fear of abandonment issues. You got to break that cycle. You have to go into this without fear. Communicate. You know, some of you are afraid to communicate the truth here. I can't keep dealing with this connection, so-and-so. I have to, either you tell me the truth or you explain what the heck this friendship is, what this situation is. Otherwise, I'm leaving. Okay? Some of you do need to communicate something with that. But this is also you being optimistic, especially with the connection that you're in, and being optimistic that the wheel is going to turn in your favor soon, that you will have that those karmic rewards paid out, that you will have the good fortune, the good luck. You have to believe, and you have to understand that this journey comes with a lot of challenges. You cannot have rain without flowers. So redirect your energy, especially if there's like a lot of sexual energy here. Redirect that into light, into creativity, doing things of a creative nature, doing things that light you up, that give you this excitement. It's a new beginning. It's like being excited like a child, or being more playful. Take it how it resonates. It's different for everybody. Oh, that doesn't go there. That goes here. Let's see what the lesson here is. What lesson is Libra learning from this? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian, Sirians. Thank you. Seven of Wands. I look at this card and it looks like you need to learn how to meditate to get to center. Okay, especially if you're trying to control things, or like things are getting out of hand. Meditate. There could be a lot of attention that you're getting. A lot of people are coming at you with the Seven of Wands. Spirit wants you to say, nope, not today, type of thing. Right? Yeah, this is also you being tested by the outside universe. This is about you igniting your personal power. I'm going to stand up for my beliefs. I'm going to stand up for myself. And I'm not going to be taken down from this cliff anymore. I'm not going to give my power away. I'm going to stand by my truth with honesty, honor, and conviction, integrity. I'm not going to deal with these challenges anymore because I know I'm repeating the same cycle. I'm going to maintain my center, maintain my inner peace. I'm not going to back down. I'm going to really speak my truth and say, you know what? Enough is enough. Enough is enough, Libra. Also learning how to compromise with people, learning how to forgive. Even if somebody's coming in and out of your life and utilizing you for sex or for something else, you know, taking your power away, forgive yourself first. Because what happens is, for those who have the inability to forgive, it's because they have a hard time forgiving themselves. Why? Because they allowed somebody to take their power away. and seeking justice and having things, karma hit the other person, it's not going to do you any good. You have to understand that, it's like what I realized when I started to, be careful what you wish for and everything. And I was like, oh my gosh, now I have to get myself out of these situations. I forgave. I made compromises. I made sure that I wasn't, keeping silent, and I was ensuring that I was speaking my truth here. And standing up for what I believe in. And knowing when to say no. Knowing that I am enough. This is also, some of you are thinking that, your purpose is a lost cause. They want you to keep going. They want you to keep persevering. You are still being prepared for the fullness of your destiny. So again, don't back down. Don't give up. Keep going. That's also Seven of Pentacles. Keep going. This is perseverance. Seven of Pentacles and Seven of Wands are all about perseverance. The sevens there, you have the divine backing. You have protection from the universe, from God. So don't worry about the timing of this. This is not a lost cause. Keep fighting. This is worth fighting for, Libra. It is. You will get the Two of Cups and the fortune that comes with it. Even fame for like one person at least here. It's your life. You can control what you do with it. How you respond, how you react, what choices you make, what food you eat, what car you drive, that type of thing, right? So make sure you're not being guarded. You're putting up your defenses either. You're not getting defensive. That's not going to help you. Get to center and meditate when you feel frustrated, when you feel like this is not working out. I don't see any progress here. Persevere and keep going. Bottom of the deck is the Empress. Venus incarnate. Venus energy. The divine feminine. You're preparing. You have to keep going. You're persevering again, Libra, because you're about to birth something into the world. It's like with babies, right? It takes 9 months for them to be ready. And for some of you, it's been longer than 9 months. I could feel it. Way longer than 9. But that's because you were chosen to birth something phenomenal into the world. So it was going to require a lot more time and patience. A true divine feminine Christ has patience. A true divine feminine Christ forgives others. Those are divine qualities. An inability to offer forgiveness is a sign of the distorted feminine. Same with distorted masculine, because males have feminine energies within them too. Right? Maybe you guys are resisting the need to let go. Somebody's coming in and out of your life, resisting the need to forgive. Well, I will say that that's going to bring about more karma. Because for some of you, your past lives, what I'm getting, a big chunk of your karma had to do with forgiveness. She does that without a problem. She sees the bigger picture. She knows that everybody goes through battles that she doesn't understand or she doesn't know about. But she knows that other people have nothing to do with her destiny. She knows that other people treating her poorly have nothing to do with her personal growth. She knows that she has the power within herself to create the life that she wants. But she has to be in a high vibrational state to do that. And along the way, anybody who tries to, dethrone her or say something about her or try to lower her self-esteem, she doesn't allow them to. Because she's built up that much strength. She's taken that much time to be able to have that strength. She's not codependent. She knows what she's capable of. She rules an empire. And she's not overly reliant on her emperor either. They are interdependent of each other. They are counterparts, but they're not clingy with one another. They're not enabling unhealthy attachments to one another. They're not codependent. But they work together as a very solid unit. Some of you have to really learn how to re-embody the divine feminine within yourself. And learn how to exhibit all of those qualities that a true divine feminine Christ does, which again includes standing up for what you believe in, speaking your truth, and forgiveness, acceptance, tolerance. The others of you with this union, yeah, definitely. There's Seven of Wands here where you've been going through a lot of tests of faith. Some of you where you went through are your oppositions trying to bring you down. Trying to get you to go from divine feminine to distorted feminine. Or divine masculine to distorted masculine. Take it how it resonates. But you knew that good things take time. You knew that that baby was going to be born when the time is right. And then you reap your harvest. Then you have your abundance. So make sure that you're also focusing on self-care here. Know your worth. You don't have to be dealing with people who are taking advantage of you, coming in and out of your life, enabling that behavior. You don't need anybody to hold your hand, Libra. You're going to become some very strong, independent individual where you get to the Empress level. This is violet flame level, highest frequency of all, so that you could attract your Emperor. It's all about what you're vibrating at is what you're going to attract. Oh my God. Look what's here. The Emperor, as I was saying that. You see? There's definitely a union of divine masculine and divine feminine. See, the Seven of Swords is sticking out. Looks aren't always as they seem, Libra. Emperor, Empress. There's a divine union here, the counterparts. This is also you finding your personal power, not allowing anybody to strip you of your power. You only feel like a victim because you have allowed people to strip you of your power. You've allowed people to take advantage of you. That's the cold, hard truth. That was one of the things that I had to face. I was blaming other people as I can't believe this person until I really did some self-reflection, like some serious hermit mode stuff. And I realized the patterns that I kept myself running into. And I also was trying to force relationships to happen where I was just like, especially if somebody was interested or whatever, and I had a little interest, okay, sure, why not? And I wasn't even healed from the breakup that I had. You see what I mean? It didn't do me any good. I had a lot of healing to do. I did not really value myself and my worth, period. And I gave my power away too much. That's the reality, guys. That's why some people have a hard time with forgiveness, because they can't forgive themselves for allowing them to give their power away. So this is really about you understanding like who you are as a person. You can be that leader, that successful individual, the entrepreneur, whatever it is that your heart's desiring here. But it's all about understanding how powerful you really are. These are two incredibly powerful people. This is you having the true divine masculine within yourself, balanced harmoniously with the divine feminine within you. When you get to this, that's when you attract the Two of Cups. That's why it's called harmonious sacred union. And look, the Ace of Cups came out of nowhere. I don't know if it was at the top or what, but there's the Ace of Cups. See, self-reflection, self-love. It all starts with self-love, guys. You have to love yourself first. There's no hand holding here. Nobody is going to be able to hold your hand during the healing. It has to be done in solitude. That is the hardest thing, and God knows this. But that's why when I talk with my readings, that going to God and building that relationship with God is really, really going to help you through your healing process and with this counterpart connection, soulmate connection that you have with somebody. Let's see what guidance we have for you. What guidance do we have for Libra? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadians, Sirians, please and thank you. Oh my. Okay. That really flew out of there. Ah, there it is. Patience, please. What you're asking for is coming about. Have patience as there are unseen factors that need to occur first. Exactly. Everything in its due time. Ooh, see, travel. There's been traveling going on for a lot of the signs here. We have holiday. The answer you're looking for can be found during a vacation, retreat, or a holiday getaway. Okay. Oh, you know what, guys? I just remembered it's spring break. It's spring break time. So if you guys haven't done any traveling or anything, Spirit is really highly recommending that you go on holiday. And I opened right to it, so I guess I'll read it first. Go on a trip. The fairies know the importance of play and rest, and they're urging you through this card to take some time off. This vacation performs an important role in your life by giving you an opportunity to clear your mind and think about your next move. You'll learn a great deal from this holiday. So it's worth the investment of time and money. A family get-together will result in a significant healing. Take a class held in an exotic location. Visit one of the Earth's power places. Your prayer will be answered during the holiday season, such as Christmas, Hanukkah, or Easter. Give any stress or worries about a holiday to heaven and the fairies. Ask the fairies for help in arranging and paying for a vacation for yourself and your loved ones. Go on a retreat. It's funny because Gemini got the retreat card. Maybe you should watch Gemini's reading, okay, if you feel drawn to, but there's something between your reading and Gemini's is very similar. So we'll read the Patience, Please card. All right. Patience, please. The fairies manifest desires instantly. Whatever they think about occurs immediately, so they understand why you may feel impatient when your prayers aren't answered right away. This card is reassuring you that your desires are being worked on behind the scenes. Although you may not perceive those results at present, trust that things are moving in the right direction. You'll soon see and experience your desired outcome. Heaven has heard you and is working on your prayers. What you're asking for is nearly at hand. You'll receive the money you need. Keep the faith, stay positive, and continue affirming and praying. Your relationship with your soulmate will soon manifest. Wait before making a move on the topic you're asking about. Okay? See, some of you with the union thing, your relationship with your soulmate will soon manifest. And remember when I said soon? God does not have this word in his vocabulary. Your relationship with your soulmate will manifest when God says it's time, okay? Let's put it that way. So, this also could mean that, you know, while you're having patience, go on a vacation, go on a trip. You've put in a lot of time and investment into your personal growth, your inner work. Go have some fun, okay? Go enjoy yourself. We did see the page of wands somewhere at the top of the deck. Okay? Go on a trip. It's time to enjoy yourself. Okay? And again, if you have any issues with money, ask, it says, right? Ask for the fairies for help in arranging and paying for a vacation for yourself and your loved ones. Don't worry about that. Like, you know, God really wants you to take this trip here. Especially if you've already been invited to something, go do that. It is spring break time. Easter is in about 2 weeks. Okay? So, be mindful of that. Easter also does happen around the full moon in Libra. That's your moon, okay? The moon is going to be in your sign. So maybe something occurs around that time. I don't know, guys, don't get hung up on it. There's something about the full moon in Libra now that they're telling me, because I said Easter. Easter happens 2 days after the full moon in Libra, if I'm not mistaken, or around that time, if it's not on the date, that this union may very well manifest around that time. So they're just like, it's coming here. It's going to come out of nowhere. It's going to be sudden, all right? You just have to have patience. Don't try to force anything. It's funny. Look, perfect timing. I don't know why I flipped to that. Perfect timing. You have to wait for perfect timing. That's the divine timing stuff. There it is. It's after the patience card. They're being worked on, guys, okay? So in the meantime, go on a vacation, go on a retreat, enjoy yourself, okay? There's also something, if, you know, there's something about a union that may happen around Easter, around the full moon in Libra. You may end up going on holiday with that person around that time, or there's something coming up with a trip with them too. But I'm really getting more strongly as to something is going to be revealed to you on this trip or whatever, but it's more so to release this need for trying to force things to happen, or you're losing patience. You're going to feel a lot more relaxed. A true divine feminine also has patience. That is what a divine feminine exhibits. So remember, you have to be in divine energies and not distorted. So there's something here. If you're having a hard time with being patient, this trip is going to get you back to center. It's going to get you back into your divine energies. And what's funny is the card after this is love life. The basis of your question involves your romantic life, which is now changing for the better. It is changing for the better, Libra. Just be patient and get some exercise at the top of the deck. As your body becomes stronger, you begin to feel stronger in all ways. Yep, just build that strength up. It's that resilience, the roots that I was talking about, okay? So, go on a trip. Go have some fun. It's funny because I guess I'll say it here. My son's spring break is next week. I'm recording this on what are we? April 5th. I've decided to take the whole week off so I can have some fun time with my son. Not that I don't do that, but I know he's a Gemini like me. He's a double Gemini. He's gonna get bored super fast. So I said, you know what? It's time for me to have a break too. We all need breaks, and that's not a bad thing to do. So you guys are being highly recommended to take a vacation. Keep going. What did I say about perseverance? I said this already. The world at times is big and loud, but we'll make sure you're safe and sound. They're working on things for you, Libra. Gratitude. Everything will be all right. Fairies dance and you're the light. Maybe somebody needs to go dancing, or you love dancing. Go do more of that. That raises your vibration. Be grateful for how far you've come. I talked about that with the Seven of Pentacles, okay? This is building you up, guys, for what's to come, so you don't sabotage it when the big blessing comes. Why won't these stay up here? There we go. Bottom of the deck is peace. Friends and family and those who care, peace is yours today to share. See, we're talking with the holiday card about having a holiday with friends and family, going out and having fun. You're going to feel a lot more at peace, and you're not going to be so hung up on when this union is happening, when it's manifesting, right? Because a lot of us are hearing a lot of things about this. Full moon in Libra, there's also something, I forgot what the astrological transit is. I know Venus. There's something happening with Venus with that full moon in Libra. I can't remember. I'm going to have to go look at that when I finish this reading. Anyway, let's look into what's going on with love and relationships for you. Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Sirians, please reveal to us for our highest good. What is going on with love and relationships for Libra? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Okay? This is just continuing that perseverance here, right? This is worth it. This is worth fighting for, right? It's the Seven of Wands. This is also indicative of your person. They're getting ready to make the effort to come to you to offer their cup, okay? God is preparing them. This is what's going on behind the scenes is what I'm hearing, okay? God needs to make sure that they are strong and they're solid and they're confident enough to come forward so that they don't repeat the same mistakes, so that they don't repeat the same karma, you don't repeat the same karma, that type of thing, right? Because God's like, this is really coming to fruition here. This is going to happen, but God doesn't want either one of you to sabotage it. So your person is getting ready to make the effort. Their guides are really helping them out with this. Children, your love life is being affected by children. Now, here's another thing I'm getting. Some of you, your person may actually have children or a child. They may be a single parent. Maybe you have children too. But what I'm getting very strongly is that for some of you, your person is trying to finalize like a custody battle or a child support issue or getting their kid or children situated with something. They may be preparing their children for this change because maybe they talk to you, to their children and say, look, this is what's going to happen. I'm planning on marrying again, whatever this is. I'm going through somebody's scenario. They have a kid. Maybe you have a kid too. And you're going to have a new sibling or we're going to be, you know, a family. Maybe somebody's preparing their child for what's to come, guys. This person cares very well about their children. This could also mean that this person was hesitant in coming into union with you because they were afraid of the well-being of their child or children. They were afraid if something was going to affect them because, and it does happen, guys, you know, when you blend families, I know my son had a thing with that much younger. It's when another male comes into the life and they ask, is that guy going to replace my dad? No. This could very well be where if you're a female here and your counterpart is talking to their child or children, they may be wondering, is that person going to replace mom? You see that somebody here is dealing with that. Somebody's masculine or somebody's person is dealing with this. So you have to respect that because they want to make sure that their family is going to be okay. Their kids are going to be okay before they make this huge transition, because we have the wheel card and this is a huge thing, right? I would want my son to be comfortable with it. And after talking to my son about this, he's like, he feels comfortable about it now because we talked about it. See, there's a whole bunch of other things going on behind the scenes. God is really making sure that everything is in alignment, especially when there are children involved, so that everybody is in a harmonious state. Okay? For others of you, this has to deal with the inner child. Okay? This is continuing to like make the effort, taking this great steps with regards to healing the inner child. And once you are free of the distorted inner child and you become that, you have that divine inner child, then you're really ready for the harmonious sacred union here. Okay? But again, there's a few others of you, very strongly, there is actual children involved in this connection. Okay? And this was a bit of like a third-party thing before. See how third parties don't necessarily have to be significant others or something like that? This could have been a third-party thing. They were concerned about the well-being of their child, especially if their child already came from a divorce, okay? So be respectful of that. Bottom of the deck is calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. See? This is already telling you that it's on the way. That it's on the way. You are calling in your soulmate. Stay in alignment with your higher self. Stay connected to God and your angels. Continue to pray, to affirm, to visualize. That's exactly what the patience card says. They want me to look at it again. Keep the faith, stay positive, and continue affirming and praying. That's twice. Okay? Keep doing this because it's working out. It's just that other things God needs to finalize other things. Okay? So there's that. Now the cards want to just fly everywhere. Look what's underneath. See? Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. Go recalibrate your energies. Again, it says retreat right there. Go on a trip, guys. Go have some fun. I'm totally looking forward to next week because, whew, I need to get my inner child going. I mean, I do some things during the week with my son usually, but, you know, I need some, like, crazy fun. We're just going to figure out what we're going to be doing. Anyway, Libra, hopefully this helps you. If you would like a personal reading or a healing session or a live reading with me or even a live healing session, if you would like to sign up for a Capella membership where you get exclusive content, you get all these other goodies depending on the tiers and additional healing meditations and a lot of extra guidance for you on how to help navigate these energies, I would highly recommend you check those out. I do also offer personal tarot reading packages where if you want to book more than one reading, you get a free bonus reading with that, and you save money on buying multiple readings. You can schedule them in advance. You're not like entitled to, or you don't really have to book everything one by one. You can set it on your own schedule on my calendar. And there's different packages for light counterpart stuff, the twin flame stuff, packages for healing alone, packages for your life purpose, packages for your past life stuff. I have a lot of packages on a lot of things. And I have like my big kahuna package as what one of my my clients named it. It's the Capella Star one where that's where you get the best value. And it really, really helps you with a lot of the healing work and the building that strength and stuff. So check that out. I have links to all that stuff in the description box below. If you go to capellawellness.com, and you guys are smart enough to find out where the packages are, where the memberships are. About the memberships, I forgot to mention, you can cancel at any time, okay? If you feel like you don't need any more guidance, you don't need, or you can't pay for it anymore, whatever, you can go in there and cancel it whenever you want. You're not contractually obligated to anything, okay? And it's very simple to go ahead and cancel your membership. If you have any questions about memberships or packages or my services, please feel free to reach out. Don't be shy, okay? Anything else you might need, you let me know, okay? Go to capellawellness.com. There's plenty of ways to get in contact with me there. If you want to email me, the email's in the description box below. All right, Libra, that concludes your weekly reading. Thank you so very much for watching this video, for subscribing to this channel if you haven't already, and for illuminating that thumbs up button. I would greatly appreciate it. I wish you the best today and always. I send you so much love, and I hope I illuminated your well-being today. Again, this is Jasmine, Capella Wellness, starring out.